While we may be looking forward to the end of the season and the weird little final races, you know who isn't, Kaylee?
Who? I don't
The
know.
the rest of the peloton, according to
Yeah,
our secret
that's
pro.
true.
Apparently, they're done.
Yeah. So we ran our secret pro this week. Uh, the general gist of it was I am tired, and everyone else is tired. Everybody is tired. The tiredness is complete, really. Yeah, he referred to Guangxi as the as getting punished scent, which I think is a fun way to put it. Somebody in the comment section suggested that we start using Guangxi as a verb, so you can
To get Guangxi'd.
get Guangxi'd, because as the well, if we quote the secret pro himself, the line was, "You didn't quite earn the right to vanish to Bali, so you get shipped to China to grind out 6 more days in the humidity. Everyone knows they're there because the boss circled their name after a bad sprint in July or a dodgy pull at the Vuelta." It's a rough way to get sent to Guangxi.
Yeah, I
That's what happened
mean,
to you, Johnny. It was stage
well,
17 of the Tour de France, and I was like, whoop,
yeah,
circle his name.
so true. You do the nice thing though, where you wait for me to ask if I can go when I already know
Like it's
I'm being
Johnny's idea.
sent. Yeah, you let me think it's my idea,
Yeah.
and it's like, no, you're going anyway.
That's good management, Johnny. That's
That is good management. That is good management. But yes, look, the coolest thing is this 2 years ago when I was there. I think Luke Plapp DNF'd on the first day. I don't know why, but then he didn't just get to go home. Maybe he didn't want to stamp up for his own flight, so he was just like walking around all the hotels for like 6 days, and it was insane. And they have like a big final dinner at the end that like we have to go to because they've been paying our hotels all week. But then the riders have to go as well, so
Yeah.
it's insane. It's an insane way to live your life all of the time. Like I do it for a week and I'm done.
You get a little
Absolutely
you get a
done.
little view into what it's like to just be sent to random places and live in a whatever
Yeah.
hotel you get booked into.
The
And you don't
hotels are
even have to ride your
great, by the
bike the whole
way.
time. Oh yeah.
Oh my
All
god.
these things. Like I remember going to the Dubai tour and just like five
Yeah.
star hotel in Dubai for a week. You're like, okay,
Your
this
guys'
is
trade surpluses meaning I'm staying in 4 or 5 star hotels. It's absolutely wonderful. Thank you. But yes.
other things from the Secret Pro. So he touched on Matthew Riccatello and Riccatello's contract, which
Yeah.
I don't personally know anything about Matthew Riccatello's contract other than the fact that it's 3 years, which is what was publicly released. But the Secret
Yeah.
Pro seems to think that this is a massive
It's
contract.
the talk of the peloton as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, no one's really that bothered about the Rwanda stuff anymore or the Vuelta Israel stuff. Apparently,
Yeah.
the talk of the town, and I guess the town could be Girona, but I just imagine the gossip then disseminates out to through other WhatsApp channels.
Yeah.
Is of Matteo Riccatello and supposedly earning an absolute whack off Decathlon, which is fun. I imagine he was probably reasonably paid at Israel Premier Tech as well, who are known for paying for talent.
Yeah. Although he was
pretty
quite
young.
when he came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he just got top 5 at the Vuelta, so the price goes up. But
I mean, I don't even know if this is true. Right? I don't
I
like
mean, the Secret Pro doesn't either. It's just
Secret
what
Pro
everyone's
just
talking
heard
about.
this. We're like, okay, like it's one of those things where if we were writing a story about it, I'd be like, well, we need like sourcing and things like that. But this is it's like a blog from a
He
pro
looks
cyclist,
so
right?
young, by the way, Matthew Riccatello.
Yeah, and
The
he's just
youngest man.
basically the gist was Riccatello moved over, and his theory, Secret Pro's theory, which I think is probably pretty spot on, is that because you've got like the top 2 slots of the Tour de France locked up for the next 5 years, anybody who could even maybe step into that space or try to challenge that space 3 years from now is getting a bunch of cash thrown at them. And I think we've seen the same thing with Ayuso, right? Like that was a big part of the reason why Ayuso left. He also mentioned Ayuso. Secret Pro likes one Ayuso. Secret Pro is not Dane.
Who doesn't?
We should say. It's not Dane. Secret Pro likes Ayuso and gave him credit for essentially moving to try to get like leadership as opposed to moving to try to get just cash. Because I would imagine he's actually, I bet it's a pretty much a lateral move
Yeah, for sure.
financially, money wise,
Definitely.
because he's coming from UAE, he's going to the supermarket giant. As big as Little is, has no oil. and so is not
No.
going to be able to sort of compete with the
Can you
likes
get
of UAE.
gas? Can you get petrol?
Probably
No, I don't think so. Olive
Okay.
oil, and that's fairly pricey these
olive
days
oil,
anyway. So that
those
could be.
those little cans of propane. You know,
There's that too.
you
Okay.
can get some
Probably
of
get
those.
that. Yeah, special
Just wanted to
buy,
make
depending on the
keep
week.
it factual here that you can actually purchase some.
You can-
You can buy oil.
but they're not pumping it out of the ground beneath
No,
little
no, no.
stores.
Yeah.
You know,
They're not a sovereign wealth fund.
So I guess I kind of agree with him on that. Like I kind of like Ayuso moving, even though the means of doing so for us were very funny and very entertaining. The means of doing so were maybe not loved by the top brass at UAE.
Yeah, I think we
Whatever.
probably helped Ayuso. I think we made it. We as in the media and the fans probably helped create more of a hostile working environment
Yeah,
than it
probably
was,
true.
and helped him fulfill his dream of leaving UAE. But what the Secret Pro said was like respect to him for kind of doing exactly what he wanted to do and pushing hard for it and not
Yeah.
wilting at the first sign of people criticizing him or UAE management or Pogacar not liking him. Apparently Pogacar and Del Toro were both posting the photo of him getting dropped a lot, which internet conspiracy theorists were saying proves that they've all fallen out.
It's interesting to me that Del Toro would do that. I feel like it's only a matter of time before he's in the same boat as Ayuso. I feel like where he's sort of
I think he's
coming
got a
up
longer
against the same
timeline,
problem.
I guess, probably.
He's young. How old is Pogacar now?
28?
27, 28?
28, I think.
Tadej
Let me
Pogacar,
double check.
27 years old.
27.
Oh,
He's 6
ouch.
years younger. So he's fine.
Yeah.
He just has to wait him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of
Gotta
could
wait
happen any week now. He's,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
been at the
Pogacar's
top
gonna-
for however long.
Yep.
What is he? Can he have like 5 to 7 years at the top before you eventually
I mean,
go off the
unless
other
you're
side?
Valverde or Annemiek van Vleuten.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
less
you
said
know.
about
Those sorts
those
of
two,
rules
the
don't
better.
necessarily apply to the guy who finished second in his first ever Roubaix and won the Tour the same year. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I did
but
like
yeah.
what the Secret Pro, to bring it back to Secret Pro, I liked, and I think we have said this on the show as well, so it seemed like he agreed with us, that Trek was a good destination because they have a pretty solid working environment there compared to a UAE, for instance. Like you don't hear a lot about intra-team strife at Little Trek the way you do at UAE or some other teams, or Ineos for that matter. Like there's a lot of teams where there's intra-team strife. Little Trek either doesn't have it or they do a good job of keeping it from getting to the media.
Yep.
So
I think they genuinely don't have much of it.
No, the
Right?
one thing they have to do is if Mads Pedersen is like lost when he wanted to win, apparently you have to just avoid him for a bit because he's not happy.
He's
But
got that
that's
sprinter
like,
mentality.
Yeah,
You know,
you got to
that's-
have a bit of that. You got to have a bit
Yeah.
of that. So I don't think, but that's the one whiff we've heard of.
That
of
seems
anything
healthy to
going on.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be more worrying if he wasn't at all cross, you know.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But yeah,
I
good
would
stuff
agree with
from Secret Pro.
that. I
Still-
enjoyed the comments all trying to guess who it is too.
Yeah, I was going to
is-
say that's the best bit of the Secret Pro every time. And but now they're guessing how we might be misleading them about the real identity.
Which we are,
Yeah,
just to be clear.
there's always been one Ayuso.
It's always been one Ayuso. It will always be one Ayuso.
Yeah,
Even before one Ayuso was a pro, it was one Ayuso.
it's him with a little bit of Matthew Riccatello dropped in. It's been like, by the way, guys, I'm earning a shitload of money now. It's actually insane.
No, I've always enjoyed the guesses. Yeah, I mean, you two don't even know. That's how
It's
we
true.
do it.
I don't want to know.
I
I'm
have my
there.
own theories
there
and,
with my
and
burner
reasons
account.
why. Yeah.
I've got my burner account in the comments being like, oh, they're definitely doing it this way, and it's definitely this guy.
There was one comment that accused us of just making it up, which
We'd make it much more salacious than that. if
we
make
would
it up.
if we were gonna make it up, we would say way crazier stuff than
There was
what a real person says.
one of the Secret Pros back in the day, which has been cycling tips. I think Shoddy Dave put it together, and it was a genuinely big rider, like a shockingly big rider to be doing an anonymous column. So that is fun. So it's not always, English speakers or
Nope.
people who you'd most associate with our business, but yeah, shocking. When Dave told me that, I was like, "Are you joking?" So that's fun. But yes, thanks again to the Secret Pro.
Thanks to Secret Pro for doing.
Go and
another
read it
one.
on the website.
There was a second piece of this Secret Pro, but it was getting kind of long anyway, so I decided to like lop it off. But there's something else coming, which I think maybe wait like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll chat with him again. And it's his top 5 like underrated rides, like races of the year, which is quite an interesting list, because it's not like necessarily stuff that he saw in person, but it's stuff that like got the peloton talking or whatever. Like somebody did something where everyone's like, wow, that was either not expected or just like really impressive. It's a good little list. So we'll run that in a couple weeks here. I think it's a good little end of season thing as we get past Lombardia and Guangxi. It's because you never know, he might have to update it based on Guangxi, right?
Yeah.
Like it could be one of the rides of the season. You don't know.
True.
Cofidis could just go ham over there, save their season, save their access to the Tour de France.
Cofidis 1, 2, 3 a la Mapai. Roubaix.
Device. Yeah. All right. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we do have some Euros to talk about and some news for Red Bull.